Hello everyone, so this is our part 3 in our work manager series. So in our previous videos we saw how we perform this one-time work request with constraint, without constraint, and how to perform this two work sequentially. So we make this two request, initiate our work manager, and perform this two work request in a sequential way. You can see here, first we perform this, then this. So in this video we will learn how we can perform this periodic work request instead of this one time work request. So let's begin. So first of all, let's check our application. So this is our application what we built, and when we click this start work, you can see after some time our first worker will work finish successfully, and then after second worker. So this is what we built in our previous videos. Now let's start with our periodic request. So periodic work request, you can see we got here periodic work request. So periodic work request builder and periodic work request. So you choose this Android X.work import package periodic work request, and after that select this builder, and here we have a pass this our worker class. So in my case my worker name is first worker class.java, and the second is our duration, up to what time you want to repeat this task again. So if you give this time 0 to 15 minutes, or you can say between this 0 to 15 minutes, then it will re-perform this task after 15 minutes. So you cannot put your time below this 15 minutes. If you put this, then this work will automatically perform after 15 minutes. So this is a constraint. I don't know why it is, but it is. So I'm going to give this time unit in seconds. Okay, so I will give 30 minutes. So time units in minutes. Okay, so that's all, and finally I'm going to build this work request. So this is our periodic work request, and I'm going to cancel this to comment these two work request. So this is our periodic work request, and I'm going to perform this. So this is our method enqueue unique periodic work. So simply accept this suggestion, and you can see unique work name. So I'm going to give this first work. Existing policy, so existing policy keep replace, and this is our periodic work request. So periodic work request. Okay, now I'm going to nothing, it's fine. Okay, so this is our unique work name. So what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to provide a tag, and the tag name is same as our unique work name. Okay, so now you can see enqueue unique periodic work. So it is unique because of this tag, and second is our existing periodic work policy. So suppose with the same tag another periodic work request is performed. So when this periodic work going to in our work request, or you can say going to perform this thing, then it will check if the same tag work request is exist or not. If it exists, it means it will replace. So that's why we have this existing periodic policy, and we have replace, keep, and one more, I don't know. So in our keep, it will perform this previous task which was running at that time when this periodic work request began. Then it will perform the previous task first, and then after it will perform this task. But in our case, it is simply replace the previous task. Okay, so that's all fine, and I think it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to run this application. Okay, now our application will run, and I'm going to click this start work. So you can see after some time it will complete its work. Now I'm going to wait 15 minutes, so I will meet you after 14 minutes, and we can see this thing is running again or not. Okay, I will see you our first worker class. So this is our first worker class, in which so simply we have create a class, extend with this worker class, and override this do work task. So what you want to do with our worker, we will simply kept this code in here in our do work, and after that we want to simply run this worker, and it will perform that work. So in my case, I will simply make a notification after delaying this thread for 3 seconds. So you can see here, this is our make notification, which will simply make a notification. So this is our notification part. What it will do, it will simply check this version. If it is greater than or equal to Oreo, it will simply create a notification channel, and after creating this notification channel, it will simply build this notification and create this notification finally. So this is our first worker class. So this worker class, we will use this periodic work request. So this is our periodic work request, and this is our first worker. So okay, so by using this first worker, I am going to perform periodic work. That's all. So okay, so 1 minute is gone. I will meet you in 14 minutes, I guess. Okay. Okay, so 12 minutes is gone, and our repeat interval is 30 minutes. So see whether after 30 minutes it will reperforming or not. So 30 minutes is gone, and you can see our request will not reperforming again. So just wait for 15 minutes and see whether it is reperforming or not. Okay, so you can see here our request will reperforming again after 15 minutes. So you can see I will provide this repeat interval 30 minutes here, you can see, and it will perform after 15 minutes. So at least you have to provide 15 minutes for our periodic work request to reperform again and again after 15 minutes. So that's all for our this periodic work request, and I think this is the last video for our work manager series. So if you have any problem regarding this periodic work request, please comment below. And okay, so that's all for this series, and thank you for watching this series. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.